Your dog doesn't steal your seat by accident. There's a reason behind it that most owners never notice. What looks like a harmless habit often has a deeper meaning rooted in behavior and instinct. By observing patterns in everyday interactions, we can begin to understand what your dog is really expressing. The explanation is more subtle and more surprising than most people expect. In this video, we will break down 7 real reasons dogs take your seat, and why it has far more to do with trust and connection than you think. Before we begin, if you love dogs and want to understand them better, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what truly matters to your dog. What reason number 1 truly means explains the bond you already share. Let's begin by understanding what most people overlook. Number 7, your seat feels safe because you were there. Have you ever wondered why your dog ignores every other spot, but rushes to yours the moment you stand up? What if that choice has nothing to do with the chair itself? When you sit somewhere, you leave behind warmth, scent, and a sense of calm without realizing it. Dogs read safety through these quiet signals. Your seat carries your emotional state, your routine, and your presence. To your dog, that combination feels stable and familiar. It is not about ownership or bad manners. It is about choosing the place that feels least uncertain. When they settle there, their body relaxes faster. And that sense of calm naturally leads into the next reason dogs are drawn to your spot. Number 6, your scent is emotional comfort, not just a smell. Your dog does not smell your scent the way you do. They feel it. What seems faint or unnoticeable to you carries strong emotional meaning to them. Your scent tells a story of safety, connection, and belonging. When your dog sits in your place, they surround themselves with that message. It helps their breathing slow and their body feel settled. This is why some dogs press their chest down or let out a deep sigh in your seat. They are not being dramatic or needy. They are self-soothing in the most natural way they know. That emotional comfort often explains why they stay longer than expected. Number 5, taking your spot is a quiet way of staying close. Understanding this behavior can completely change how you see your dog's actions. When you step away, your dog does not always follow you physically. Instead, they choose closeness in a quieter form. Sitting where you were is their way of staying connected without demanding attention. It is especially common in dogs that are deeply bonded to their humans. Your absence creates a small emotional gap, and your seat helps bridge it. This choice is calm, gentle, and intentional. It shows trust rather than anxiety. Once you notice this pattern, the behavior feels less confusing and more meaningful. And that meaning naturally opens the door to what your dog may be asking for next. Number 4, some dogs use your seat to ask for attention. You stand up, turn around, and suddenly your dog is sitting in your spot, looking straight at you. That moment is not random. It is carefully chosen. Some dogs learn that your seat is the fastest way to enter focus. When they sit there, your eyes move to them, your body pauses, and your attention shifts. Even a laugh or a gentle comment is enough to confirm the message worked. This is not manipulation in a negative sense. It is communication shaped by past reactions. Your dog remembers what brings connection. Over time, your seat becomes a silent button they know how to press. And once attention enters the picture, emotion often follows close behind. Number 3, your seat helps them handle separation stress. Many people think dogs take their seat because they are confident and relaxed, but sometimes the opposite is true. For some dogs, your seat becomes a coping space when you move away. Your scent helps them stay emotionally steady in moments of small separation. Sitting there reduces uncertainty and keeps their nervous system calm. This often happens quietly, without whining or pacing. From the outside, the dog looks calm and settled. Inside, they are regulating their feelings the best way they know how. It is not clingy behavior, and it is not weakness. It is emotional adaptation. And that emotional need connects deeply with how dogs relate to the people they trust most. Number 2, dogs sit where you sit because they respect you. This behavior is often mistaken for copying, but it goes deeper than that. When a dog chooses your seat, they are responding to your importance, not the furniture. Dogs naturally observe the habits of the beings they trust most. Your regular spot becomes meaningful because you choose it again and again. To your dog, that repetition signals value and stability. Sitting there is their way of aligning with your rhythm. It is quiet admiration expressed through action, not words. They are not trying to replace you or challenge you. They are sharing space that feels significant. And that shared space leads naturally into the deepest reason of all. Number 1, sharing resting spaces means you are family. Once you understand this, many small moments with your dog begin to make sense. In the world of dogs, resting spots are not shared lightly. They are reserved for those who feel safe, trusted, and emotionally close. When your dog takes your seat, they are crossing into your inner circle. This choice reflects comfort rather than habit. It shows that your presence is associated with peace. Dogs in close packs often rest in overlapping spaces for the same reason. Your seat becomes a symbol of belonging, not possession. In that quiet moment, your dog is not claiming a chair. They are acknowledging a bond that already feels complete. Now you understand the emotional reasons behind why your dog takes your seat, and it's rarely about dominance or disrespect. This insight helps you see your dog more clearly, so feel free to share what you think or what you've noticed in the comments. But many owners still miss the moment when this behavior quietly shifts from comfort to communication. That's why you should watch our next video on when a dog suddenly sits on you. This is what it's really doing. Skip it, and you might keep misunderstanding a signal that's meant to build trust between you and your dog. Thanks for spending this time learning more about how your dog truly feels.